Argentina, land of tango, Maradona, and economic turmoil? This South American nation is known for its rich cultural heritage, passionate football fans, and vibrant cities. But beneath the surface, there's a story of economic highs and lows that has shaped the lives of millions. It's a sad truth that for much of the past century, Argentina's economy has been more like a roller coaster ride than a smooth sail. The country has experienced periods of rapid growth followed by devastating downturns, leaving its citizens in a constant state of uncertainty. Once one of the world's richest nations, Argentina has been plagued by recurring crises, wild swings in economic performance, and a frustrating inability to achieve lasting stability. From the golden age of the early 20th century to the numerous financial collapses, the nation's economic journey has been anything but predictable. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet, it's about real people. Families struggling to put food on the table, businesses shutting down, and dreams being put on hold. The human cost of economic instability is profound, affecting every aspect of daily life. Understanding why Argentina's economy is such a mess requires a deep dive into its history, its political landscape, and the complex web of factors that have contributed to its current predicament. From political mismanagement to external economic pressures, the reasons are as complex as they are numerous. Buckle up, folks. This is going to be a wild ride. As we explore the twists and turns of Argentina's economic saga, we'll uncover the lessons learned and the hopes for a more stable future. Stay with us as we navigate through a century of ups and downs. Imagine this. You go to the store to buy a loaf of bread, and it costs 100 pesos. You come back the next week, and the same loaf is now 150 pesos. That's hyperinflation in action, and it's a harsh reality for millions of Argentines. Hyperinflation is like a cruel tax on everyone, but it hits the poorest and most vulnerable the hardest. Their hard-earned pesos evaporate in value with each passing day, making it a constant struggle to afford even the most basic necessities. Imagine your life savings, painstakingly accumulated over years of hard work, suddenly becoming worthless. That's the nightmare that many Argentines are living through. No discussion of Argentina's economic woes is complete without mentioning Juan Perón. A charismatic and controversial figure, Perón's legacy continues to cast a long shadow over the country. His populist policies, known as Peronism, were wildly popular with the working class, but also sowed the seeds of Argentina's economic instability. On one hand, Perón championed social justice, improved working conditions, and expanded social welfare programs. But on the other hand, his government's heavy-handed intervention in the economy, nationalization of industries, and protectionist policies created distortions that have proven difficult to undo. Peronism's legacy is a complex one, a mix of genuine social progress and economic policies that ultimately proved unsustainable. Remember that friend who always seems to be broke, even though they make decent money? They're the ones constantly borrowing from you, promising to pay you back next time. That's basically Argentina's government in a nutshell. For decades, successive administrations have spent beyond their means, racking up massive debts and resorting to unsustainable practices like printing more money to cover their expenses. This reckless spending spree has fueled inflation, devalued the peso, and eroded confidence in the government's ability to manage the economy. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. It might seem like a quick fix, but it only makes the problem worse in the long run. Section 5. Drowning in Debt, a History of Defaults and Broken Promises. Argentina has a long and troubled history with debt. It's like that friend who keeps asking to borrow money, promising to pay you back, but then disappears when it's time to settle up. Except in this case, the friend is a sovereign nation, and the consequences are far more severe. The country has defaulted on its debt obligations multiple times, earning it a reputation as a risky borrower. This makes it difficult and expensive for Argentina to access international capital markets, further limiting its ability to finance its development and break free from the cycle of debt. Section 6. The Shadow Economy, Currency Controls and the Black Market Boom. When people lose faith in their currency and their government's economic policies, they tend to look for alternatives. This loss of confidence can be triggered by various factors, such as inflation, political instability, or economic mismanagement. People start seeking more stable and reliable forms of currency to protect their savings and maintain their purchasing power. In Argentina, this has led to a thriving black market for US dollars, commonly known as the blue dollar market. The blue dollar market offers a more favorable exchange rate compared to the official rate, making it an attractive option for those looking to get more value for their money. This underground market has become an integral part of the economy, with many people relying on it for their daily transactions. To control the flow of dollars and prop up the official exchange rate, the government has imposed strict currency controls. These measures include limiting the amount of foreign currency that individuals and businesses can purchase, as well as imposing taxes and fees on foreign exchange transactions. The goal is to stabilize the national currency and prevent capital flight. But these measures have only served to create distortions in the market, fueling demand for dollars on the black market and driving a wedge between the official and unofficial exchange rates. The disparity between the two rates has led to a situation where people are willing to take risks and engage in illegal activities to obtain dollars at a better rate. It's a classic case of unintended consequences. The government's attempts to control the economy have only pushed more activity underground. As a result, the black market continues to grow, undermining the very policies that were meant to stabilize the economy. This shadow economy not only affects the financial system, but also has broader social and political implications, highlighting the complex interplay between government actions and market responses. Section 7. A crisis of confidence. Why businesses and investors are wary. Imagine you're a business owner in Argentina. Would you feel confident investing in new equipment, hiring more workers, or expanding your operations in an environment of hyperinflation, currency controls, and constant government intervention? Probably not. And you wouldn't be alone. The uncertainty and unpredictability of Argentina's economy make it a risky proposition for businesses and investors alike. This lack of investment further stifles economic growth, perpetuating the cycle of stagnation and decline. It's a classic catch-22. The very things that are needed to fix the economy, like investment and job creation, are stifled by the very conditions that need fixing. Section 8. The long road to recovery. Potential solutions and challenges. Getting Argentina's economy back on track will require a Herculean effort involving difficult decisions, painful reforms, and a healthy dose of political will. The challenges are immense, but so are the opportunities for meaningful change. There are no quick fixes, and the path to recovery will be long and arduous. It will demand patience, resilience, and a collective effort from all sectors of society. Key areas that need to be addressed include fiscal discipline. The government needs to get its spending under control, ensuring that every peso is spent wisely and effectively, reduce its reliance on inflationary financing, which has been a major contributor to the economic instability, and start living within its means. This will involve making tough choices about public spending and prioritizing essential services. Structural reforms, addressing deep-seated issues like the bloated public sector, inefficient tax collection, and outdated labor laws, and a lack of competitiveness, is crucial for long-term growth. Encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship will be key to revitalizing the economy. Credibility and confidence. Restoring confidence in the government's ability to manage the economy is essential. This involves transparent policies, consistent communication, and a commitment to long-term stability. Creating a stable and predictable environment for businesses and investors is essential. Only then can Argentina hope to attract the investment needed to fuel sustainable growth and prosperity for its people. Section 9. The human cost. How economic turmoil impacts everyday life. Behind the dry statistics and economic jargon lies a human toll that is often overlooked. The constant struggle to make ends meet, the fear of losing one's savings, the inability to plan for the future. These are the daily realities for millions of Argentines. For many, it means cutting back on essentials, postponing dreams, and making difficult choices just to survive. The psychological impact of living with such uncertainty and economic hardship should not be underestimated. Section 10. A Glimmer of Hope. The importance of sustainable reforms. Despite the daunting challenges, there is always hope. Argentina is a country with immense potential, a highly educated workforce, abundant natural resources, and a vibrant culture. What's needed now is a sustained commitment to responsible economic policies, a willingness to tackle difficult reforms, and a focus on creating a more equitable and sustainable future for all Argentines. The road to recovery may be long and bumpy, but with the right approach, a brighter future is within reach.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.